All right. Yeah, I already know it's that power hour right now, man. It's that power hour. And we want to say what's up to everybody out there, man. Y'all know what it is, man. It's that brick talk tonight. Well, we got a special guest, man. We got a special guest in the building. And my main man, Theo, baby. How you been doing out there, Theo, brother? How you been
Oh
doing?
man, you know how it is. Theo's doing good. We back together on the Feminism podcast. We talk shit, swallow spit. But guess what? We gonna talk shit from Brick City tonight. It's all about Brick City tonight. That's what I want to talk about.
Man, now, Theo, man. We 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 gonna touch it on all cylinders, and we want to let the people know, man. We are gonna have the call in number coming up on the screen, so y'all gonna be able to call in. Now we've been private message, we've been hit up about Charmaine. Okay, here go the thing, you guys. Here go the thing. We can lead a horse to water, but you motherfuckers got to drink the shit. Okay, we're gonna have the call in number. All of you guys acting scared and always in the bushes, we gonna need y'all to get out the bushes, okay? Okay, do us a favor, help us help you, man. And without further ado, we're gonna go ahead and come on to the screen, man. We're gonna come on to the screen, man. Say,
Oh yeah.
all right, yeah. All right, hey, Deeski, your microphone, your microphone super sensitive. But how you doing? Our special guest tonight is Mr. The Upgrade Deeski. How you doing?
What it
How
do?
you doing
What
this
it
evening,
do?
brother?
Hey man, I'm doing just fine, man. I'm doing just fine, man. I appreciate you guys having me back on the show. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk shit and swallow spit. You know, that's my thing, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Hey man, hey, we want to thank all the truckers, everybody tuning in, man, to Official Business Podcast. Mr. Scale, hurry up and buy. Wendell, what's up, young brothers and sisters? But
Oh yeah.
oh man, how are we gonna start this off, man? It's been a wild week, and I think we've been seeing things going viral. We've been seeing a lot of shit in the bushes, right? But
Mm.
right now, we're gonna let the people know. Now, let me reiterate to you guys: we will have the call in numbers up, okay? They call in, and we will have the cash up, okay? We just some poor motherfuckers just trying to get a quota. Can we get a quota from y'all, okay? And
But look,
we
hey,
are
well, I'm
gonna
gonna tell you
talk
right now,
about
man. I woke up 50 cents short of a
Brick
quarter
City.
this
Now
week.
it's gonna get spicy in this motherfucker. It's gonna now we
Go ahead, Pep. Did it
I
freeze up
got to
on it?
say, damn, I only got a penny. I asked you.
Well, you get what you got 0.5% on that penny. I
Uh,
gotta say.
Yeah,
oh
but woke
man,
up
to
50
say,
cents short of a quarter though.
but man, I gotta
Yeah. So
hey
let's
man,
talk about it, man. Let's just
that shout,
get
but
into it. Let's get into it. Ob, lead us off like you always do. Come on with it. Let's talk about it tonight. Let's get into it. Coming all the way from Brick City.
well,
Let's
man,
talk about
this
it.
time I'm gonna let you and D-Ski. I want to hear y'all. Well, I want to hear you
Okay.
guys' perspective. I want to hear you
Oh,
and D-Ski perspective first
you
of
want it
all.
from a
Okay, now
grown
because
man perspective.
if you guys don't know the backstory, I could drop the backstory.
Yeah,
Yeah,
give
drop the
us the
Well,
backstory
back.
because I
So
don't
that
know
way
what you're
me
talking
and him
about.
we
you
can
guys are more, charismatic.
mm.
Okay, then, Theo, do you know the backstory, or you want me to go ahead and tell it?
You go with the backstory. Then me and him gonna jump in. Yeah, you can give us the backstory.
All right, then here it goes. Okay, so here go the deal right here. So it was this young lady that went viral on TikTok, Facebook, across all social media platforms, and it was alleged that a black man hit her in the face, assaulted her with a brick. Okay, brick to the face. Okay, face swell up. She goes live. And she tells everybody that it was a black man, and the reason he did it because she didn't want to give him her phone number. He got upset. He
Mm.
reacted with rage and assaulted her. So all of these people, majority of females, the female super females came on to the social media platform and did their feminist shit about saying blaming all black men. Now, not only did they blame black men, they also said that it's a black man responsibility to protect strangers, strange females. Okay, we supposed to jump in at a moment's notice and put our lives on the line for a stranger. Now, mind you, Brick City Face, she collected over $40,000 on GoFundMe. Now it's find out. Information has came out from the club owners and from witnesses that said that that didn't take place. Okay,
Mhm.
not only that, but it's not a police report. It's not anything about the hospital. She has declined multiple interviews with news stations to get her story out there. She has declined it. She has deleted her page. She's no longer on TikTok. But the question is still lingering in the black community against black male, against black female, where black females are blaming black males and also labeling we are monsters. So, with all that being said, I would like to hear you two gentlemen. What up with you, man?
Listen, I'm gonna
But
start it
I
off.
like to hear you gentlemen points on it. How y'all feel about it?
I'm gonna put it like this, pimp. I'm gonna start it off with this. You know, I'm not a man for a lot of cuss words. You know me. Everybody knows Theo don't do a lot of cussing. But I'm so fucking sick and tired of this shit, man. I'm sick of it. Here you have somebody again who wants motherfucking attention. You don't want to solve the problem and say black men don't want to take care of black women. We've been doing that shit since Friday After Freedom. We protect our women. But when you do shit like this, what black man want to protect you? We black men have been lynched behind some motherfucking line. I don't give a damn about the race. If they say a black man did it, guess what? They're going through the whole fucking neighborhood. And she gonna say somebody hit me with a brick. Nobody hit you with a fucking brick. Are you serious? It didn't happen. So let's think about that. So when you start looking at the dynamics, the social status of black men and black women, guess what? My sister girl, you just put yourself in a non-trust factor. You making it so black men can't trust you. Not only you, because all the women jumped on her side. It's you damn sorry ass black man. They jumped on her side. Well, I'm jumping on the black man's side with the invisible brick. I can't trust you. That's what the fucking problem is. Social media, you want clout, you want money, you got the money, you lied, your ass should be taken to court and give the goddamn money back. Because somebody could have been going to jail if you would have kept this story going. Because you're going to have to say what Tyrone looked like. And we all know when the police hit the block, all Tyrones look the same. It doesn't make no fucking sense, man. It's just the dumbest shit I've seen. But this is where we're at. And it's social media limelight of everybody want fucking attention. What's your thoughts on DC?
So we all know about the story about the little girl that cried wolf, or the little boy that cried wolf. Well, this is what we have with an adult woman that's crying wolf. The problem with the woman crying wolf is that at what point do we not pay any attention to them? Because every time they cry wolf, we're running to the attention. We're running to the attention. There's always smoke and mirrors. The problem with a woman making a statement that, and this is not the first time I've heard that black men don't protect black women.
Mm-hmm.
And the fucked up part about that is that when you cry wolf, what is there to protect? What are we protecting you from? And at this point, we can't protect you from the lies that you tell. And that's been the whole situation, bro. It's not that we don't protect black women. It's not that black men don't protect black women. But when we rush into a fight to protect the black woman, she's the agitator. She's the aggressor. You can't be the victim and the aggressor in the same story. At some point, something has to be done about that. You know what I'm saying? We got to get these people that cry wolf.
Facts.
Just like being in a position where you are not the father. That's a woman crying wolf.
Ooh, you hitting below the bikini line now.
Well, I'm just saying. Black men don't cheat. You know what I'm saying? women, in order for y'all to be protected, we have to know that everything you say, we can stand on it. Women lie more than men now, bro. And and I apologize. Fuck all that. I ain't apologizing for this shit, bro. Because we've been apologizing for too many years.
We are unapologetic tonight.
So let me just say, I'm gonna be the antagonistic guest on this show today, man. So hate me if you want. Tell them motherfuckers you don't want me back on. Yeah. But at this particular point in time, this shit got to be said. That's ladies, right. Y'all stop doing this dumb shit, man. We want to protect y'all. We love y'all. But y'all put us in such a fucked up predicament. You know what I'm saying? You telling me Tyrone grabbing you on your ass, but you just fucked Tyrone last week. God damn. Hey, come on, man. Give us a break. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta test my gangster because you done fucked the nigga, but you don't want to fuck him no more. But because you don't want to fuck him no more, now he upset and y'all get into it. But now I got to come to the fucking rescue. No, I'm not.
And here's something I think people don't think about. Statistically, 25% of the males that are in prison are behind a woman. What you think about that? They're behind.
I would say this.
That went with a woman.
Mm-hmm. I'll say this. The prison system is not full of gangsters. It's full of niggas that got in their feelings.
That's true. That is
true. Say, man, if there you can take something from me and I can forgive you for that, man. All right, bro. Just don't let that shit happen again.
No doubt.
But what's gonna happen is, I don't know why the fuck my computer keeps shutting off. It's because it's not okay. Anyway. But if you do something that hurt my feelings, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Yeah.
Because men don't do well with feelings. We live based on rational. You know what I'm saying? We can make rational decisions or irrational decisions. Logic. We don't do good with feelings.
Yeah, we're not emotional beings. Like Gerald just said, the word logic. We're more logical than emotional.
Yes. But because here's the thing, when I was checking this out, man, when I was listening,
we got in trouble.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, but so like when I was seeing this stuff, right? But here was going across my mind. I was looking at this so-called debate, and I was saying this is feminism. You got the feminists, you got the women that has a grudge against men, saying that we need to protect them. And here go the thing: you could protect your goddamn self. Shit, if a motherfucker picked up a brick, you should have had something in your possession. You was caught slipping, and you want to blame your safety. You got to be your own fucking first responder. But yet and still, you get on social media, and then we make this about gender. Right now, not only that, the women just came out and proved that men are superior. Men have better muscle. We are protectors, right? At first, I thought it was independence. I thought they could do it by themselves. I thought they had girl power. Let it slay, girl, slay. Now you need a motherfucking man. But you really don't need a man if you're going to get you a goddamn pistol and know how to use the goddamn thing. You know, it's a great equalizer. But it really got under my skin. When black men, it reminds me of Emmett Till. That's what that shit took me back to. And then you got a sister. Now then they say, oh, she's Somalian. Well, in the United States, you got dark skin, you a goddamn black female. All that subcategory shit that could work amongst you and your family, right? But right now, you said black males, and black male was in the news like a motherfucker. All the people talking about black magic. I stand for my black people. You see, I wanted to. The world just realized that you know who the biggest threat living on this earth is? A black man.
Lions,
the black man. This just proved the fact that this proves the fact. We ain't got to talk about racism. We ain't got to talk about Jim Crow. We ain't got to talk about slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Put a black man as the aggressor. That's our problem.
And it's always been.
And you just got to be a female. And automatically the world believes. Now look at the court system, look at the domestics, look at everything around us. We let the females take the whole fucking take lead. Motherfuckers just, but I'm still saying, I'm standing on mine, and I say this shit. I don't believe that a man should put his life in danger for a motherfucking stranger. That's why y'all got 911. We observe. I'll be at motherfucker cross street observing. I'll be right there in the court system. Yeah, that motherfucker hit her with a brick. He hit her twice. But I'm not going to put my life on the line for this motherfucking stranger. I don't know if she just stole that nigga money. She could have stole the nigga money. She could do this, do that. I don't know. And I'm not taking up for violence because I'm not advocating for it. But I'm not advocating for people to put themselves in a situation that will cost them their life or their livelihood behind a motherfucker with some pussy. Just think about it, but that's my 2 cents. That's just my 2 cents.
I can't argue with that if I wanted to. And you're right. It just labeled to the world that the most dangerous thing is a black man, right? And there are some of us black men who spend more time. You're right. We spend more time trying to prove to the world that we are not what you say we are. And what happens? We get an incident like this, and they say, you know what? Whether it was true or not, I still think the guy did it. That's just it. So the court of public opinion, the black man is always wrong, no matter how you look at it. He's always going to be wrong.
Again, here's the thing too. Mm-hmm. Not only when the story is proven to, what you got, D-Ski?
Oh no, I'm listening. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm gonna let y'all do y'all thing, cause
okay.
You know, when you go to talking about how we're always looked at as the aggressor. Mm-hmm. You know, there's a reason why we're looked at as the aggressor, because we've always been looked at as the aggressor. So we can't be docile because the women want us to be docile, right? But as soon as we're docile, they come in, they take our family. So then they come out with this toxic masculinity. So now me being a man is toxic, but it's even more toxic because I'm a black man. And how do we fix that? I can't bleach my skin. I can only smile for so long. Because every time you do something to me, I smile, but I still got a knife in my fucking back. And it's not even that we just got to watch the white man, the woman, or whatever. We got to watch each other. Because there's some snakes, and the only way a snake get big is to shed his skin.
No doubt.
So who are we?
So this shows to me.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, D-Ski. My bad.
Oh, I was going to say, who are we to sit here and say, oh, well, okay, I'm not going to protect that woman. You know what I'm saying? Because she was hit with a brick because she wouldn't give a nigga a number. That had to have been the baddest bitch on the planet. That shit. You get hit with a brick because a motherfucker don't want a number. Bitch, you could have gave the nigga the number to the time, 844-6611.
Or 777-9311. There you go.
Shit, God damn. A brick? Bitch, you could have said a nigga chucked a bag of Skittles at you or something. But a brick? Let me reach back here and grab one of these motherfuckers and hit a motherfucker upside the head if you believe that stupid ass shit. When Daryl told me what happened, I said, what that bitch do? She had to do, they get hit with a brick. Come on, man. That's the most childish shit I ever heard in my life, bro. We gotta come up with some better lies, man. And maybe in Somalia, it's just, hold up, D. Maybe in Somalia, that's what you get hit with, a fucking brick, but not in the United States. It's how many kings done tried to send y'all $1 million check for y'all to send them 25,000 back. That's what she just did. She fucked over y'all for $40.
And made it
40,000. Every nigga out here over $40,000. Yeah, $40,000.
Yeah.
She don't give a fuck about y'all.
That show you that, but that shows too where we are actually this is the conversation that needs to be had, right? I'm looking at the brick, but that's not my primary. I'm looking at the primary as us as a people and how we were so quick to deem a man that's unidentified, nobody's seen a male, it's just only her. Nobody else could recount it. She didn't call 911. Facts has been came out. People have done their investigation. Police wasn't called. And majority of people say, yeah, that's within a black male characteristic. That's a black man right there. Yeah, I can see a black man hitting a female with a brick. Now, we didn't see a black man doing it, but since, I don't like black males, or I think that black men are dangerous, I'm gonna agree with her. Then I'm gonna say black men ain't protecting us. So let me get this straight, because it's almost like a contradiction. If we are dangerous, why do you want us protecting you? And then if we are dangerous and you want us to protect you want us to be dangerous to somebody else in order to protect you. Which one is it? And it just, I think we are fucking laughing stocks. I think the world sees black males as pawns. I think that they see black women as just emotional motherfuckers that's irrational, that will jump on anybody fucking ship just to get ahead for the mighty dollar, and then turn around and blame the black man for not being there, not being supportive, then blame the black man for they little regular ass kids going into the prison system, want to blame the black man because they punk ass didn't take them to school, their kids to school, now the kids getting kicked out of school. It's just, it just, the time has came where black men say, fuck you, bitch. I'm not going to sit around here and absorb all of this shit in order for you to fucking feel better. I'm tired of this fucking feeling, because we ain't getting nothing but negative results. All of these negative results is ending up where we are constantly staying behind the fucking 8 ball. And I say that black men should call for equality. Fuck this bitch. It's 50-50. If you can't protect yourself, just like I can't protect myself, then I'm not putting my life on the line. Bitch, you better hit the gym. You better hit the shooting range. You better stop going to the club. You had a little bit too much alcohol. Just, black men cannot be responsible for the whole fucking world when we don't even get the respect of only of 20% of the fucking world. We don't get the respect in the news. We don't even get the fucking respect in the trucking industry. Fuck these. And most of the motherfuckers, most of the damn bitches that always blaming black men are single motherfuckers. Pay attention to the game. Look at the demographics. It's not the married women. The married women don't really have conversation with the hood rats. See, these bitches are single. Then I'm 50 years old. I'm single. All the men want me. Bitch, you trying to tell me ever since you hit the age of 20 years old, you had 30 years on this motherfucking earth, and you couldn't find you a partner in 30 goddamn years to handle your ass. 30 years. Get the fuck out of here.
It's for a minute, I thought you was talking about a reality show for a minute, because that's what it almost looked like that's how we're viewed, as a reality show, right? But to hit to a point what you were saying, it's almost like, man, you at the Kentucky Derby. You got thoroughbred horses getting ready to race. These married women that understand what life is with a real man. And then you got a jackass coming up there telling me, hey, man, can I race with y'all today? No, you can't race with me. You single. You don't want a good man. You see, you can't race with us. We thoroughbreds. You jackasses. And what do people do? They give the jackasses the platform. And they tell us, society is telling us that the jackass is who we need to follow. You see, because we promote the jackass, but we won't promote that thoroughbred, because they understand the power of that thoroughbred. Jackass is only there for part-time, to come in, seek, and destroy. That's it. That's always been the jackass role. Seek and destroy. And that's what we're watching right now. It was a simple seek and destroy a black man. Not only one, because anytime there's one black man
they
put
generalize
on the scene,
it.
there you go. It's all of us.
It's all of us. But then women say, I'm an individual. I'm special. I'm unique. You men. Listen to how that shit be going. You men. God damn it, motherfucker. Nobody. Let me break the news to you, baby girl. Let me break the news to some of these motherfuckers that got their head blowed up from these motherfuckers on social media. Not every man wants your fucking coochie, because some men out here are fucking gay. Okay, let's just face the okay. You got a lot of gay men out here ain't trying to get none of that damn tail. He trying to get some sausage, okay? He don't want none of your motherfucking scrambled eggs, okay? So when these men comes in different variety. You got cross dressers, you got transgender, you got gays, you got bisexual, hetero. God damn it, okay? Most women need to focus on the men that they fucking attracted. Yes, motherfucker. You going down to the after hours at 3:30 in the after 3:30 in the morning on the Sunday, well, Monday morning, and you thinking you're gonna find Mr. Right in an after hour spot. They got motherfuckers smoking blunts, drinking malt liquor, playing nothing but rap music, and it's fights outside in the parking lot, and it's a couple stolen ass vehicles, and you think that's Mr. Right's gonna be out there. Really, motherfucker? Then you get one of them Tyrone motherfuckers, and you jump in the car with them. Then you find out the car stolen. Now this nigga taking Dallas DPD on a chase with your happy ass, and you like, stop. Then when the police find, get this nigga to wreck out. Then you right there on the police telling the police, I didn't know he was gonna do that. I didn't know. Bitch, you didn't know. Come on now, you knew that car was hot. You knew that car was hot. You ain't about that life. You ain't about that life.
And shout out to the after hour joints back in the day, because that Red Dog malt liquor was good. Cheap, but was good.
Man, was it? That Mad Dog 2020, that orange Mad Dog shit.
Oh man, you mix that with some Sprite, it is on and popping.
Say, man, I didn't get into all that shit, bro.
Man, I really think that social media. This mother.
He was a square. I don't believe that.
You didn't.
Hey man, I was a square.
I don't believe that shit either.
Nigga, I was a pool table, nigga, square and twice as green. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you know, the square, that's Bill's road. I'm the innocent one. You know what I'm saying? And I know you won't know square. I know you won't know.
Man, I'm telling y'all, man, I was a square. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something, man, because squares win, bro. Because squares sit back and watch all the stupid ass motherfuckers, that jackasses, as you would say, make a fool out of themselves. The thing about, you know, just to touch on what Daryl was talking about, man, you know what I'm saying? You got men are now playing the victim also. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit up here and say that all men are good, but we ain't all bad either. The problem is, man, women for so long have been trying to take the seat at the table. You know what I'm saying? The position on the chessboard is to protect the king at all costs. Because when you don't protect the king, the game is over. The game isn't over when the queen gets taken. The game is over when the king gets taken. We got the roles reversed. Men are working so hard to get a woman when, in all actuality, the woman was designed for the man. And until we take that part over, until we as men find our position, you get what I'm saying? Oh, but because of women's rights and this and that, that they have fought so much for, like we talked about, being independent or fighting for their independence. See, the thing of it is that they were fighting for their independence, but they've converted it over to being independent. Now, the women that are independent, oh, I don't need the nigga bitch. You know what I'm saying? I don't need, because that's what you want. If you don't need a nigga, use a bitch.
Yeah.
Use a bitch. That means that any nigga that come your way, you bend over backwards for him and you let him fuck you like a dog.
Yeah.
But all you women that's actually looking for a real man, all you men that's really taking care of y'all ladies and shit, man, kudos and shout out to y'all. But these other motherfuckers that, oh, I don't need a nigga.
But go ahead. My bad. You was on the road.
Yeah, bro. I'm just saying, bro. Like, you know what I'm
He's
saying?
for the hood.
Yeah, we gotta look deeper into this whole thing. Why was this lady set up and lie on a man? Was it just a money grab because she know that society was gonna take her side and feel sorry for her? And oh my God, how the fuck we struggling as business owners, but you got a bitch that'll lie and say a nigga hit upside the head with a brick and 40,000. Now she can sit down for a whole fucking year.
Yeah, she just
But
got
I
her
tell
income
you,
from that.
Hey,
hey man, I can get your product to you on time. I can make sure that, you know what I'm saying, whatever load you got going on, and I ain't even no truck driver, but I can make sure your load gonna get to you on time. But now you gonna take the side of this bitch that's gonna lie. That's some fucked up shit.
now look, we're gonna switch gears, man. And you know, this also brought up the thought about supporting black businesses. Okay. And you know, society, you know, we had that temperature where people are talking about, oh man, you gotta support more blacks, you gotta pay the same prices, you know, you gotta go to them and support them like you go and do Michael Kors, Tommy Hilfiger, Ralph Lauren, all these high-end brands, right? But lately it's been showing that some people are not even about that life. They are still going to black folks and say, hey man, give me a cut, give me a discount. I've experienced that, right? In my line of work, I had multiple, and it's usually blacks, would say, hey man, I don't think your stuff costs that much. So here's my budget. Can you make me the same product you're making now? Add some more stuff that I won't add it, and this is my price. And I'm looking at these guys like, hold on, pimp. This is my product. This is my price. If you ain't got the money, then you just need to come and holler at me later. Oh man, work out a deal. And I've noticed that the black support has went down a lot, especially small businesses. And we have a lot of people have reverted back to really bashing black businesses. And wonder why there's not enough black businesses, or why people don't feel encouraged to start businesses in black communities. But I'll let y'all, I want to hear you guys take on it, man. What you guys take?
Shit. Hey, look, I'm gonna tell you like this: as a black business, as a business owner that is of a black descent, you know what I'm saying, or because I mean, you know what I'm saying, we all mutts out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? I got 51% Nigerian in me, you know, in my lineage. You know what I'm saying? So I would say that being a small business owner that shares the same melanin color as a lot of you people, you know what I'm saying? It's hard because we do get hit with the, hey man, god damn, my nigga, you can't look out. But look, I tell you what, I'll look out for you. But what I need from you is a big check. You cut me a check, and every time you walk through the door, I'll hook you up. Because that shows me that you done goddamn me, you done spent money with me. So let's take it back to, I don't know if any of you guys have hustled before, but you know, as a hustler, you know what I'm saying? The man ain't gonna give you don't get the plug right off. So you go spend full price for it the first time. The second time you come by, you may have to pay full price again. But that third time, he know you fucking with him, so he gonna shave a little bit off for you. The next time you come, he gonna shave a little bit more off. Now you really moving the product. So now he look at it like, man, you know what? I tell you what, bro. You fuck with me tough, bro. So I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sell you one, but I'm gonna give you one for half price. Because you done supported me enough to where now I have extras. How the fuck can I give you my extras if I ain't even made a hole yet?
Facts.
We gotta understand that, man, you have to pour into the community in order to get something out of the community. Bro, the first Tuesday of every month, bro, I spend my money and I support the bike community by feeding them. I don't ask for any money. You know what I'm saying? I do this out of the generosity because I understand where the support comes from. And it be people in there eating that ain't never spent a dime with me. But that ain't got nothing to do with me. Because I feel like, you know what? I'm gonna pour back into you first. I'm gonna pour back. And when I pour into you and you don't pour back into me, I'll just chalk it up. Hey man, you know what? You right. You won this round. But what you can't do is sit up and ask me for the lick right off the bat.
Yeah. And you know, my opinion on that is this, man. And I've said this behind the scenes a couple times. If you're willing to pay somebody else full price, then God damn it, you're willing to pay me full price. You see, if I'm in business, there ain't no reach arounds, there ain't no workaround. This is my price. Now you start coming back more and more. Yeah, I see now I'm getting more volume. I can drop the price down. That's standard business 101, right? Everybody does that. But for us, some reason we feel like we owe each other a discount. Well, how can we owe each other a discount if we ain't even supporting each other financially? But we will run and build anything. There you go. But any other group moves in that community, and if they start doing like similar to what you got,
gas stations,
gas station, right? Let's say they open up a paint business. If they open up that paint business, they're gonna want full price, and you know what? We gonna pay for it full price. But when they come to one of us and we say we got a paint business, well, how much is it? Oh man, that's too much money. Okay, but it's the same price down the street, brother. I mean, I have to work within my budget. And if you're going to support me, you shouldn't be worried about that, because the more money I can generate, the more I can do for the community. And that's the problem. We have become a selfish fucking society. And I'm speaking from a black perspective. Now, we have become so selfish to the point where we will say, man, you know, we just need more black people to do business in the community. Then when they do the business in the community, you don't support them. You will find every reason why you won't support a black business. But you say,
or you try to lowball it.
There you go. There you go.
You try to lowball.
That's the same.
Lowballing
is not supporting the business. Lowballing is not supporting.
Now, look at the truckers out there right now. They're saying that the American people need to come together and bring awareness to the low rates that the truckers are getting. Okay. And you know what I'll say? I'm for that. You know, bringing attention and awareness to it. But these are the same people that will go to another business and lowball them to fucking death.
Yep.
And honestly, I believe they do it because of the color of their skin. They see another black person and they feel like they could do that.
My bad, bro.
They can feel like they could do that. Yeah, I seen you call. I was like, what the fuck he's doing calling? But yeah. They call me while we on goddamn live. But go ahead. Yeah.
But first of all, I don't know what's going on with my computer and the graphics, but those that can hear me good. Here's the thing, man. You know, it goes back to we won't change, but we won't change, right? You know, we want to see this change in the black community come in and do good, but at the same time, we don't want to support them. You get what I'm saying? And then when somebody comes in with a new idea to help the area, they get more pushback, man, than anything. They will get more pushback. But somebody come in that don't look like me. Go ahead.
No, would you say, because I want to play devil advocate, right? Could it be he's getting that goddamn microphone? We're going to let him, Lord help us.
What's the deal with the microphone, man? What's going on with my microphone, bro? Because I don't hear it.
We can hear it. It goes.
Whenever you move it.
You don't hear it? Oh,
yeah. Like if you just touch
it gyrates. It gyrates on it.
We can hear it real good. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, y'all, hey man, you know what? Y'all need to step y'all game up, bro. Y'all need to step y'all game up, bro. That's all I can tell you. Y'all, I mean, you can't, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you can't, you know what I'm saying? I hate to come on y'all show, man, with better equipment and shit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, god damn, man, you know that hey, you ain't gotta wear your mics in the Cracker Jack box, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, bro, like man, you talking about. Hold up. Now I'm finna hot side on y'all ass, bro. Cause this nigga over here with the purple, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't break. This nigga almost a ghost. You know what I'm saying? nigga, I was just bullshit. I was just fucking around. I was just fucking around.
Going on right now. I don't know what's going on with my camera.
This nigga keep going on and off. Man, look, what the fuck? Hey, man, is this show sponsored by Safeway or Kmart? Some god damn. Let me find out you niggas got Payless shoes on too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all cut that bullshit out, bro.
We sponsored by Slitsmart Liquor.
Hey, look, Window, tell him I ain't froze up one motherfucking time. I ain't doing no freezing. I ain't screwed and chopped. Nigga, it's whatever. Nigga talking about, hey, man, don't move your microphone, making my headphones walk. Nigga, that's that bass, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't used to that good technology and shit. Okay, now I'm done. I think y'all been having me on the show. Don't ban me. Don't ban me. Don't ban me.
Phone finger ass nigga.
Say, look, hey, do not start that nigga. I talk shit, swallow spit, nigga. Let's do this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, say, man, the next time you order your headphones off of Amazon, man, just go to eBay. They got a better product and shit. That's the difference between. Look, he's still over here freezing up. Hey, man, look. Hey, Theo, you know I love you, bro. Yeah, I support you wholeheartedly. But nigga, you almost a ghost over there, man.
I know.
Nigga, hey, I ain't never seen a black man that see through.
I'm hot niggas tonight. I'm the black Casper.
This nigga hair is incorporated with a green screen. I don't get that shit. I ain't never seen that shit before, man. Daryl, fix this shit, nigga.
Hey, nigga, leave from behind that 7-Eleven, nigga. Hold on. That nigga standing behind a 7-Eleven going live. Hey, man.
Hey, look. Hey, Obama not in the office no more, bro. You can return the phone.
Oh shit! Oh, now you getting low. You know what it is? I gotta go upstairs and tell them people to adjust their internet because me stealing their internet is messing up the show for the night.
Hey, look, I tell you what. Hey, you remember back in the day? Hey, you remember back in the day you had to adjust the antenna? Man, go on your roof and adjust your antenna and shit, man. Look, hey, anybody with a CB, don't drive by that nigga house. We trying to do a show. Oh, that's a brick wall coming in. Stick 10-4.
Oh my God.
All right, man. All right.
You know what? I ain't even gonna fix it. I'm gonna roll like this all night. Cass.
Theo, you a motherfucking gangster, nigga. What you talk about, nigga? You a G. That stands for ghost. Now let me stop, man. I was just having fun with y'all, man. I don't get to have this kind of fun, man, with everybody, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Man, you all right. You all right, nigga. We always invite niggas behind the niggas at the 7-Eleven's all right with us. All right. Oh, man.
Oh, shit.
But yeah, like
oh man, hey man,
we was ready.
Hey, do we need to put the call in line?
Hey, look, man. Look, bro.
Hey,
if you call in and you can hear Spanish people talking over your line, bro, don't do that. Don't do that. Just pay them the little $5. You know what I'm saying? You know them little cards you get at the little dollar store.
Yeah.
And you can call Mexico. Don't call on one of them phones. Man. You know what? Matter of fact, you might not want to put the call in because that nigga computer gonna shut the fuck off if you take a phone call. You can't afford to have more than 3 people on your internet, D. Yeah. That's fucked up. If I hang up right there, nigga, y'all shit gonna come in 1080p.
Crystal clear. Crystal clear.
Let me find out I'm the reason. Hold on, let me take my glasses off.
Yeah, oh, there you go. That did it.
It didn't fix your shit.
Oh, I'm gonna put the call in up. Hold on, you guys.
Oh man.
Okay, let's get the call in. Okay, you guys.
Ooh.
Call in number is 561-972-2042. Again, that call in number is 561-972-2042. Call us. Let us know about Brick City. Let us know about black businesses. Tell us your standpoint, where you calling from. Give us your name, and call in line is open. But go ahead, yo, you guys, man. I'm gonna leave it on the screen.
But you keep trying to fix it. Hey. Nah, man, I'm just bullshit, man. Hey, you know what? Let me tell you something.
You muted yourself, Theo.
I'm telling you,
Theo,
man.
You muted yourself.
I didn't even touch nothing. It went to mute.
That's what he's doing, man. That motherfucker's a ghost. That motherfucker whole setup. You know what, Theo? I'm finna email you a whole computer right now. Stand by. So is that okay? So is this why they don't support black businesses? The black person builds your computer?
Yeah. Tyrone.
Oh, that's fucked up, man.
Yeah,
Tyrone.
yeah.
they clone the nigga computer.
Yeah, pretty much.
Say,
I got to find out who got the same computer and stop them at night when I'm on live so my stuff will work right.
You goddamn right. You know what? And guess what, Theo? You called me up, nigga. We pulling up.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm coming through. Y'all ain't finna sabotage my motherfucking homeboy computer like that, man. I just met this nigga. He cool in the motherfucker. I got his back.
Well, listen, if you pull up on that hole, and that's what I'm gonna call that bike, that hole.
Hey, get what, bro? If I pull up on that hole, man, I'm been had to spend $343,000 to come across the country to pick you up, bro. That's a gas freaking motherfucker.
Oh yeah.
It take as much as a semi to fill up.
Yeah.
God.
Hold on, I gotta adjust my mic. Let me do it from this way.
There you go. There you go. See, when you grab
because if I go here, oh, you niggas is having an earthquake. No, I'm just
this motherfucker talking that shit, ain't he?
Oh man.
Hey, man, I'm just having fun with y'all.
I can't wait till he go live on Facebook next time. We coming up there.
Hey, get what?
Oh yeah.
The next time I go live on Facebook, now I'll bring y'all on the screen and roast y'all ass some more.
Yeah, we coming up there, man. We coming.
Hey, you know what? I'll do a live just to bring y'all on, man. Cause on some real shit, bro. I really love what y'all do. And man, y'all keep people informed, man, and D with his analytics, man. The dude cold with the analytics and shit, man. So
yeah,
I just want to say, man, look, bro, I know there's a lot of people that's trying to get on with this internet shit, bro. And I wish y'all all the success. You know what I'm saying? You know, and a lot of people, man, we don't really celebrate or encourage people in they win, man. We talk down on them. We make them feel bad about what they doing, and oh man, I wouldn't do that shit. No, nigga, you wouldn't do that. But you not me. So support me because I'm willing to take that chance. And that's what I'm saying. It's not about you supporting me as a black man. It's about you supporting me as a business. Because if I got the same thing and I'm your next door neighbor, why would you go across town and spend your money across town when I'm using my money to build my community?
Yeah. And not only that, when you go across town, you take the money out of the community. So if I'm spending it with you and you spending it back in the community, the money keeps going like this in the community, right? So they say the average dollar stays in the black community 30 minutes. 30 minutes. By the time we leave the house and spend that money's already going out of the community, right? Now, up here where I live in the Jewish community, that black dollar stays in the community not the black dollar, the dollar stays in the community all day long. It don't leave the community. You see the difference? So we take our money and give it to somebody and it gets out the community instantly. It's gone. But a lot of other communities, they spend their money, it's still circulating in the community. When we figure that out.
Let me interrupt you real quick.
Go ahead.
Let me touch on that, man. Do you know the only organization that's putting their money where their mouth is are the AKAs?
Sorority, aka
aka.
sorority. Mm-hmm.
Do you realize that in the last 3 years, there have been more women creating financial stability between women
Mm-hmm.
than men creating financial stability between each other.
Wow.
See, the thing of it is, see, you guys are truck drivers, right? You guys are truck drivers. And you would think that you would have a truck driver union that says, hey, we're not going to do that, right? So all these Hispanics and all these Asians and all these women that are coming in and able to buy trucks because they got their credit together, they've got their money together. Now, the people that's been doing this shit for decades are out of work because they was too busy separating themselves from each other instead of saying, hey, man, look, I made $300,000 this year. I mean, you know what, bro? I made $425,000. Hey, I tell you what, let's go get another couple of guys, put $125,000 in the pot. Now you got $1 million, right? You take that same $1 million and then you start building the company that all of the black drivers drive for, right? But everybody's situated and everybody's making money. So the money is spread out across the country because you guys have accumulated enough wealth between each other. Now, when somebody wants to buy a truck, they come through the black truckers union to get their trucks because y'all done bought them all.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
There's strength in numbers. In other words, there's strength in numbers.
You force everybody that's trying to get into the business to come through that way.
But here's the.
I was gonna say, now you educate.
Yep.
Now, when there's an issue with financial situations, you can fix that. You know what I'm saying? Because now everybody in your crew, you done built 100 people, 100 truckers strong, and everybody eating. There's no problem. You want to, hey man, look, this business needs 3 trucks. This business needs 10 trucks. Boom, boom, boom. Now everybody's working, but everybody's working through the network.
Correct. And see, the only problem with that is we got to change our mentality, man. We've been taught for so long, I shouldn't work with Daryl because he's black, right? I shouldn't work with him.
Y'all keep on
saying
that. OB,
when I'm on you. I apologize. OB. So, but at the same time, I'm being coerced to go over here and work with somebody who don't look like me, who don't share my values, who could care less of anything I got going on, family-wise, social, economic, don't care. But I'm still being told not to work with OB. If once we break that mindset, man, and understand their strength in numbers, understand our true power, then we can do exactly what you said, not just in trucking, in any industry at the end of the day. Because here's the thing, it's been done before in this country. That's what people got to understand. You see what I'm saying? It's been
in the 40s and the 30s.
Correct.
Yeah, we were strong. You know, and now we got this, you know, independence. I'm special. I'm better than you. You are the cause of my problems. Nobody taking really accountability, and they change it into a gender thing, you know. But we got to look at where we at right now, and this is my opinion. This is not D-Ski or Theo's. This is my opinion. When I seen that woman, seeing how much attention she gathered, and the people that just the disgusting shit that I seen come out of people's mouth for blaming men, then blaming black men, and everybody was on the train to condemn black men in America. I said, you motherfuckers fucked up. You wonder why we can't get ahead? Because anything that goes wrong, we are always the fucking scapegoat. How are we supposed to do things for our family when we getting blamed what a fucking stranger got themselves into? We nowhere near that shit. And other people, and that tells you the perspective how people look at men of color. What you just seen was far more than racism. You literally seen that people naturally condemn men of color. Don't want to work with men of color. Men of color is not good for business. Not working with them, but condemning them. Oh, yes, very profitable. And it's people in our own fucking community. How in the fuck you expect somebody to guard your community when you said that the niggas in your community is no good? When you say that all black men are no fucking good. But then when the white man don't show you no attention, when the Asian man don't want shit to do with you, when the Indian man say, nah, that's against my religion, when the Jew man say, we don't date outside our race, don't want nothing to do with you. You say, you know why I can't make it? Because no black man going to stand up and help me. Bitch, you just condemned that black man to join the train. This is why our community is in a disarray. Our school system is trash. Our kids are always on the fucking news. Let me say this, and I'm saying it. I'm getting tired of seeing our teenagers shoot each other, kill innocent people, run over people, get out of jail so fucking quick, and on raggedy ass hood rat bitches on new. You don't know my son like I know him. He's a good boy. That nigga just shot up a whole house and killed a 7-year-old. Ain't no good at nigga hard. It ain't no good rolling through your fucking veins to get up here and tell the people that it's some good in that nigga. That little good that nigga got, they're gonna fry that bitch ass nigga like a Popeye's chicken next Tuesday. And I'm gonna be sitting there right there happy than a motherfucker. Let that nigga leave this earth. We gotta stop supporting this shit.
Yeah.
Because we seen what's coming up. We are in a lose-lose when we are nice. When we are nice, these niggas need to step up. I need a roughneck. When guys stand up for themselves, see, that's what's wrong with you. You are toxic. You notice they come up with every new word terminology for the black man attitude, but not one for these hood rat bitches. These bitches don't know what the rap song about now. Giving STDs, spreading herpes, sucking dick, having multiple kids. You listen to this. You listen, what, Little Red, where that bitch is? The bitch ain't even red. Call that bitch brown rat. That bitch like, I'm saying, bro. Man, that bitch look like a turtleneck, nigga. That bitch face looks like a turtleneck, nigga. I gotta take, man, say. But they say, that's an expression, man. I just say, man.
No,
let me calm down, man, because y'all gonna get me mad over it. I used to call them hood rat. I call them bitches turtlenecks, nigga. If you ever seen a turtle, the neck got pimples on it. Half these bitches can't clean their face, but you want to tell me what you want to be treated like, bitch. You haven't used the dish rag, okay? And majority of these motherfuckers always in the... child support office looking for a motherfucking handout, want a nigga to go and put in overtime so this bitch could take the money, go and buy her damn Nissan Altima with high interest, and then come back on TV. Girl, I'm doing it. Bitch, you ain't doing shit. You got it. Your kids ain't taken care of. Your son don't know how to read. Your daughter's in the streets, and our community is trash. No matter how much government assistance you get, bitch, you are still nothing but a slum lord. And look at us. And I'm saying this because it fucks with me. Look at us. Look how quick we are fucking Emmett Till in 2023, nigga. Fuck all this Black Lives Matter. Fuck that shit. What I'm gonna fucking say is this, man. Stop blaming innocent black men for your dumb ass shit. And these bitches that's co-signing that shit, bitch, you ain't nothing but the KKK. That's what I see these bitches as. I'm not worried about no white man. I'm not worried about no Chinese man. I'm not worried about no Iraqi man. I'm fucking worried about a black bitch that get upset and then want to blame an innocent black man. That's what this shit is all about.
Facts.
Man, fuck the man. I ain't beating none of these bitches heroes. I hope a black cop don't even come to that bitch rescue. Send a motherfucker can't speak no English. God damn it, delay the goddamn ambulance. No black
He said,
oh man, God damn it, boy.
Ambulance. Delay the ambulance.
The nigga scared me. I don't even want no white glasses on. God damn. That nigga that made me nervous and a motherfucker, bro.
Hey
You
man,
know what I'm saying?
that's why I got the purple hair. I'm neutral.
Hey, look, let me tell you something though, bro. Let me tell you something. I'm gonna give you some real motherfucking information. It's not even about racism anymore, bro. It's about sexism and classism now. You know what I'm saying? We done changed the dynamic of this shit. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that racism doesn't exist, but we racist against each other. We as black people don't like black people. You know what I'm saying? This ain't got shit to do with white people not liking black people anymore.
There you go.
Bro. There's enough white people that support us. There's enough white people that support us in everything that we do. The problem is that we're so caught up in what we are not doing that we don't know how to get to the next step. The problem is, man, we're not educating each other, man. We're allowing the same motherfuckers that destroyed the family, we're allowing them to continue to educate us. We know too much now. We have information at our fingertips. If I tell you, nigga, I grew up with a motherfucking speech impediment. I grew up with acute dyslexia, diagnosed with acute dyslexia in the 2nd and in the 6th grade. And as a man, I own a business and I own all this old stupid ass shit. But if I can't read or write, nigga, I don't have any excuse about this shit because all the information is available to me now.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is all the excuses that we used to make, the white, if you a grown ass man in 2023, if you ever say the white man got his foot on your neck, nigga, you's a motherfucking liar. Now, I will say this. It's still a lot harder for us as Afro-Americans to get things taken care of. Correct. But we are not suppressed by the same things that we were suppressed by then. So you got to understand, even in the 20s and 30s, we had our own businesses. People act like this shit is brand new, bro. This shit is not brand new. Nigga, 120 years ago, we still had our own shit. 200 years ago, we still had our own shit. People need to stop and get this shit understood, my nigga. The United States, we did not just get to this motherfucker, bro. We been had shit. The problem is that when we adopted the American dollar as our currency, we reaped the benefits and we had to pay for it at the same motherfucking time. We wasn't just nigga. We been here. Nigga, we been successful.
But people, well, they say that we wasn't that D-Ski. They say that we never been successful. Half these black motherfuckers out here say we never had nothing.
My nigga,
nothing before COVID, nigga. We wasn't.
The reason why they say that shit, D, because they've been ignorant to the fact. My nigga, there's no way for us to be as successful as we are as a culture. Let's get that fucking word race out the way. When you want to race, you go to the track. I don't give a fuck if it's a car track or a foot track. That's where the races go. Nigga, it's a cultural difference. And we all have a cultural difference. When them motherfuckers came over here and changed the dynamic of the indigenous people, my nigga, we adopted they shit, nigga. Our language was an accident, nigga. This ain't English, nigga. Nigga, we speak a whole different, you know what I'm saying? We got a whole different dialect to English, nigga.
What about today, D? What do you say to the motherfuckers that say, hey, man, more black businesses were started during COVID than prior to COVID due to racism? What do you got to say to people when they say that shit?
Fuck them, and they lying. I had my business before COVID.
Well, yeah, they're definitely lying because the thing, and before I say it, I'm going to say on that, let me back up. He said, D-Ski said something very important.
Okay.
He said the word education, right? Here's the problem. We have the ingenuity to do anything in this country. We've seen that from slavery to now, the ingenuity that we have. The problem is we don't have the education, right? So when we look at how to get financing, we don't have the right education to know how to get small business loans. We don't know how to go to our local office and see there's an urban development center that's getting ready to be built.
Why is that?
Right?
We're not educating each other on how to do it.
Because we're not. No, hold on there. Because we're not educated. And we got to get educated before we can do anything. Those that had business in the 30s, right? Those that protected their community. A lot of these were guys who wouldn't fall into war. They came back, they protected their community. The education that they got from the military, they instilled that. Those that came out of slavery, the education that they got, and I don't want to call that an education, but their skill set taught generations and generations how to farm, how to build, right? I used to have an uncle who couldn't read or write, but can build a house from the ground up. I couldn't understand it. Mm-hmm.
But how though? I don't want to seem, because it almost sound like we need to be blamed for the education. I mean, others need to be blamed for the education when we allow people that doesn't have our best interests to come in and be the forefront or the leadership of these communities that doesn't do shit for the communities, that doesn't do anything for the educational system, that doesn't contribute. The only thing they tell us is to worry about the big white man. That's the only thing they fucking talk about. Worry about the white man.
That's done by design.
That's done by design. I'm just tired.
That's the design. I'm with you. That's done by design, right? See, if I tell you as a kid growing up that this person is racist, you got to worry about this person, this person. Well, that becomes your train of thought up to an adult, right? I was told as a young age, you got to work hard. I wasn't told to work smart. You see the difference? If I'm told to work hard, I worked hard all my life, but I didn't work smart. So I will break it down into this way. I have done damn near everything you can do in trucking. Damn near everything. Except be smart with my finances. That was an education thing. Well, now I'm a half a century old and I'm learning so much about my finances that I'm trying to catch up. See, it goes back to education. I ain't going to blame the white man. I'm not going to blame the Hispanic. I'm not doing that. You know why? The Hispanics coming over from Mexico, they're coming over with a skill set. They're educated. They can build roads. They can do plumbing. They can do electricity, right? Or be an electrician. We can't do that because we're not getting educated on what we need to do. That's the focal issue here. It's education, education, education. If no one's ever told you that your group of people did this, that, and this years ago, this is what they did. And you're still trying to figure out, well, why it ain't no black business in this area? Well, have you actually went down and got educated how to get the business loans? Have you went down and talked to your local government? When you say your school is failing, are you going to the fucking PTA meeting with your kids? Are you actually interacting with the teacher? When I went to school, let me tell you something. In elementary school, I never forget this. I was always a good kid. My mother knew all the teachers. And she would come there every year up to the 6th grade. If he get out of line, you beat him like he yours, then you call me. You see what I'm saying? Well, there was a relationship there. And I'll never forget my 6th grade teacher, Miss Mead, when she called my name and she said, oh, I know your mama. I ain't got to worry about you getting in trouble for nothing. I ain't got to worry about it. I know you ain't going to get in no trouble, right? Well, there was a relationship built. We have to start building relationships again. You know, I'm a very firm person on this one thing. The 60s, we were hitting our high note, but we brought into a myth that we need to be in areas where people don't want us at. And when we brought into that, now when it comes to employment, we should have the right to get that job. No doubt about it. But when we brought into that, what did we do? We took our black dollars and took it to another community. So now you're busing your kids over to this school that don't want them there. And what happens to your teachers that was at this school that understood your kids, that can relate to your kids? They're no longer there. What happened to the doctor that was in the neighborhood who knew you, who could relate to you because you are the same? He knew the symptoms better. He didn't look at your symptoms and say, you know what? This is based on a European standard. So this is how we're going to treat you. You can't do that. Well, we lost all of that. And we don't educate ourselves now to understand who we were back then. We keep, it's like we're a hamster. We're in a hamster wheel, just running and running and running, but we won't stop to say, hold up, I got to take a break. I need some water, right? I got to rehydrate the body.
$2 trillion is what we spend.
Yeah. The actuality, brother, you're right. Black people spend more money in this country than Russia's GDP. What you think about that? The land mass of Russia is bigger than the land mass of the United States, right? Now, they may not be as populated, but they have a lot of resources. But the amount of money we spend each year into the economy, and we don't get that back in return. Why? Because we're not educating ourselves to try to get it back in return. That's the problem, right? Not all, not some, but not all, but some aren't educating themselves. And that's all I'm saying. We got to educate ourselves. We got to start moving within our own neighborhood. In other words, we got to walk our own walk again. Right now, if that swag that we had in the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, and 60s, 70s, the 80s, if we got to get that swag back, we got to get the swag back. Because right now, man, we're losing on all fronts. We're moving forward, but at the same time, we're losing. And in order for us to prevail, we have to stop one thing as Black men. We have to stop letting them use Black women to destroy us. Because I'm not worried about the KKK. I'm not worried about them. I'm worried about how they're using our Black women to destroy us now. You notice that the last 3 years, this movement, like you said, independent and independency, there's a hard movement to go out there. And I'm all for the sisters getting theirs. But at the same time, in order for them to get it, they have to be on the show and they have to talk down about us. How are you
So
benefiting
how can
us?
so
Go ahead,
how
brother.
can you be how can you be for women in their independence and also be a man to and also be the man that they want? You can't have
Mhm.
a woman with her independence, and please don't beat me up
No,
behind
no,
this.
no, 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 no. We
You can't
dialogue.
have a woman with you can't have an independent woman and still be the man that take care of the house and do all that old type of shit, because
Mhm.
the independent woman wants her she wants the cake. She wants to sit at the head of the table. She wants to file head of household. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? And it's not the fact that she can't have her independence. You know what I'm saying? It's not the fact that women had their independence back then. Women fought to vote. Women fought to
No
go to
doubt.
work, and you know what I'm saying? The problem is our women didn't want that.
Mhm.
That was the
Mhm.
white woman. The white woman wanted her independence from the white man. Our
Correct.
women just kind of caught the motherfucking the wave of the coat. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah. Oh, no doubt. No doubt. And here's
You know what
when
I'm
I
saying?
see
So
go
go
ahead,
ahead.
brother. Well, I was going to
No,
say
go ahead.
when I say independent, right? It's not what they're calling independent now. You're right. They want to be the head of the household, but still have the man. That ain't the independence I'm talking about. I'm talking about the independence that I seen when I grew up, where the role of each person in the household, there is a pivotal role, right? The father can't play the mother's role. The mother
Mm-mm,
is not the father. The mother has
mm-mm,
her independency because she controls certain aspects of that house, but they work
mm-hmm,
together as a unit. They're still
mm-hmm.
independent, but they work together as a unit when it comes to raising the kids, right? There's
What if
certain
I
things.
told you that
Mhm.
it's more that there's more criminals that grew up with both parents than
Mhm.
not?
I would believe that. I would believe that.
So so I grew up, my mom's was a single mother till I was
Hmm.
11. You know what I'm saying? And then she got with this dude or whatever the case is. And I seen a lot of shit growing up. So
Hmm.
I'm gonna say that I had so much respect for my mom's is the reason why I didn't want to be an asshole, a knucklehead, or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I
That's a
had
good
that
thing.
much respect for her, even as an adult today. My mom's been passed away for 7 years, going on 8 years. And even today, I choose not to be a whole ass nigga because I have so much respect for my moms. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tell you, and I'll tell anybody that's listening, if you got somebody on the other side, you will not fail. I've not had an issue financially since my mom's passed away. And I know it's because, you know what I'm saying, she's on the other side encouraging me to get up every morning. I know she's on the other side saying, man, don't worry about what the fuck they talking about. I instilled something in you. I seen something greater in you. You know what I'm saying? So it doesn't matter how much success that I have. I'll never be able to witness her seeing this. You know what I'm saying? But I know because I'm continuing to be successful. Every day I wake up with a different idea, a different way of doing things. The simple fact of the matter is that we as a people, man, we have gotten so complacent into being idiots and not understanding our power. You know what I'm saying?
Right. That's right. And
let's go back to what they did with Black Wall Street. A lot of people don't even know that Black Wall Street, the whole chaotic scene behind that was due to a white woman saying that a black man tried to rape her in the elevator. And the black soldiers said, "Hey, look, we'll take care of this ourselves." And the white people say, "No, he assaulted one of ours, and we want his ass." And the black people said, "No, that ain't what we gonna do." But they done turned it around so much to now it's like, you know, we were the aggressors, we fucked up everything. And I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna end this conversation on this. We have always had our own shit. And it wasn't until we felt like our education wasn't good enough to where we wanted to be involved. And once we got involved, they got involved.
Yeah.
Now they're deleting our history, the history that they tried to destroy us. They're writing a new history where we're destroying each other.
There you go. And look at it this way. I'm gonna go to independent, then I'm gonna jump to what we're at now. Those that say they want to be independent, they want to run the table. No, they're individualists. They don't want nobody else there with them. So they're individualists. And this is where we got to decipher the two. You know, an independent woman understands she still has to work as a unit. An individualist is one to say, I don't need nobody. I can do it my damn self. See, we painting the black women of this time. We're giving all black women, we're putting the individualist face on them. It's like all black men, we're putting them as a criminality, right? Even though they're not. So that's where we got to be at. And I agree with you when we go from the Black Wall Streets, and I don't want to harp on it too long, but here's the thing about Black Wall Street. That it was a bunch of Black Wall Streets. Every black town that was burnt down, whether it was North Carolina, Florida, Oklahoma, Texas, Mississippi, so on and so on, it was always the same thing. Black man attacked a white woman, right? That's easy to sell to the general public, but it's never been proven. Well, what we can prove is when these towns become successful and we don't need the outside influence, we got to tear this down. See, that's dangerous. I will put it like this. The Vietnam never attacked the United States. Never. Not one time have they attacked us. We went to war in Vietnam because they kicked the French ass. They kicked their ass. They didn't want, and I think it was the French. Somebody could double check me. But it set a precedence. So we didn't want a domino effect of this small little country kicking ass and taking names. So we had to go in there and break that up. Now, put that same
we did not win the Vietnam War.
No, we didn't. But put that same playbook into building black towns, right? And people will say, oh, man, you know, you guys, you want to be separatists. No, every ethnic group in this country, in every state, there is a little China. There is a little Italy, right? There is a huge Somali community, right? Where they control the resources. That's all we're trying to do. We're trying to get back to where we control the resources. We control the education. Why can't I control what my kid is learning? You see, when you give me stuff and say, hey, this is what your kid got to learn, you're not giving them nothing to learn. They're not learning nothing. You got
realize that the United States is not overpopulated, right?
No. How can it be
overconcentrated? We're overconcentrated.
Yeah. We're
in
overgoverned.
certain
We're
areas.
overgoverned.
In certain areas.
Well, think about it like this: Bill Gates and other people, and I ain't knocking them. They own over 20 million acres of open land. So if we have 20 million acres of open land owned by one guy, how can we be populated? We're not overpopulated. We're overgoverned. We're not overpopulated. You know, the problem with where we're at in this country is we're moving so fast with technology that we can't keep up with what's going on. That's one of the issues. Now, I love technology. I'm not gonna lie, but the facts are the facts. It's moving so fast we can't keep up, right? And we're steady trying to keep up with technology. We haven't addressed what's going on in the home yet.
But see, I asked the same question last night with technology, uh, um, with technology moving in the direction that it's moving. You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? How did it take so long for us to develop this particular technology? Right now, if man, you know, when you talk about how long man has been in existence, right? How is it that we have not developed this technology any sooner? You know what I'm saying? So now that we have the technology, just like Alpha Zero is saying, there's
Mhm.
no excuse about what we don't know and how we don't know these things. The whole thing with the COVID,
Mhm.
it forced people to stay at home and get on the internet and learn and be productive and use their minds. And now you got little young motherfuckers that's taking the same internet platforms and making millions out of it. I seen some little old young niggas, goddamn me, shooting fireworks in a fucking mansion. You got that one dude, what's the beast? This motherfucker destroying $200,000 cars, just crushing them.
Mhm.
But man, it is so much money being wasted, right? And the only way to get this money back is to have another disaster like COVID-19. They
Yeah.
keep trying to say, "Oh, it's coming back," but they haven't accumulated enough money to support the families that's going to be off work again, so they can't shut the country down. They fight this shit tooth and motherfucking nail.
Yeah. Yeah. And stuff like Big C there, that it becomes about control. Right? We have to
Mhm.
be able to control the population. You know, the American population is like cattle. The government has a
First off, you
prong.
can't control the population. We don't have
No,
a
you
population
well,
issue.
here's the you can't control, but you can direct which way it's gonna go. Right. So when you're herding cattle and you got a prong, when you prong this cow, he runs fast, the next cow goes where he goes. Right. If the
Mm-hmm.
dog is the sheep herder, he just runs at an angle and the sheep are trying to run away from the dog where the dog guide the sheep where it want to go. That's what they're doing to us. You know, I'm my way of living at this point in my life, what I want to do. I'm in the business of trying to help people, especially kids, get the education that they want to get, right? Become the person that they want to be. You see, because when you only put a specific group on the TV, if the,
Mm-hmm.
i.e., whether they're rappers and they ain't rapping about crap, right? I.e., whether they're a gangster. You know, you ever notice all the gangster shows are the most popular shows there are on TV in the last 5 years in the black community
Mm-mm,
that we
mm-mm.
watch.
Drama
Okay,
and
drama.
and and
Well,
and
you take
fucking
away from the
reality.
reality show. Yeah, yeah. I always don't even like to talk about them because that's the foolish thing I've ever seen in my life. But they're
But that's
putting
what's
this out.
selling.
There you go. But they're
And
putting it out there for a
these are
reason.
our lives that they're broadcasting on TV, bro.
And what happens? So when you go to another country and they asked you, or someone asked them, how do they view Black Americans? They only can view it from what they see on TV and say, this is us, right? Um, when I was talking with a guy, and he's not from this country, from Belarus, and I asked him, I said, how do you view Black people? And he said, well, if I didn't know you personally, I would think that all Black people are robbing and stealing and killing. He said, that's all I've seen on TV since I've been here 15 years. You see that perception? You see, he brought into that, and they keep putting that out there. Now we're joining them and we're helping them with the dumb shit that we're doing in our own community. And I know you
Mhm.
have some. Go ahead, there. I mean, OB, go ahead.
No, no, no. Go ahead. Go ahead. Continue, brother. You on the
Okay.
road?
So
Yeah.
you will have see when we have these kind of talks, man. it's not what the masses want to hear. And when I say masses, I don't mean the master. The masses of population that are in our community that look like us. Some of them don't want this kind of talk. You know why? They have to deal with reality. Oh, I don't give a damn. I'm getting mine. I'm getting mine. I don't care. I'm getting mine until something happened. Then you ain't getting yours. Now you want the whole world to come and help you out. But wait, where was you at? You was an individualist. Stay where you at. I always say keep it like we've been doing. Right? Keep it moving.
Keep that same energy.
There you go. Keep the same energy. So that's the problem, man. We got to start. Literally, we have to start, as OB say, the basics. We have to go back to the basics. We have to go back to the basics of the family structure. We have to go back to the basics of the black uncle who will come in and tell you like it really is, make you laugh, but he gonna tell you the truth, right? We have to have that aunt who's one of the best cooks in the world, but will straighten your ass out in a heartbeat, snatch you up. We need that because see, that's the problem. You know, sometimes on one hand, I think we've gotten a little too soft. Now, I'm not a fan of beating your kids, but I am a fan of talking to your
Discipline.
kids. Yeah,
Well, having structure. But
yeah.
it's like what both you guys been saying. We don't have that structure anymore. We have a loose household. And let's just be honest. Yes, our household is not in order. How are we asking people to have things in to restructure things when we haven't restructured our home base where we lay our heads? We always asking. Oh man, you need to give us equality. All right, it's there. Now, what about in your household? Well, there's no equality in my household. I'm superior. I'm supposed to get everything. Then you get in this real world, and then that shit carries into the real world where you just ask the real world to not stereotype, do not judge. We are independent. All black folks don't do this. But then look at our household. We tell our own kids. No, don't watch on black boys. You know, them niggas ain't no good. You can't trust no black man.
Mm-hmm.
Look,
Mm-hmm.
It's a whole, hold on, give me a second, D. It's a whole chaos. And it's so simple to fix. It's really simple to fix. Be accountable. Be a fucking human being for once. And stop referencing some shit you haven't lived through. Live through this shit. Live through this. I remember, when we first started this, man, I had a guy, I thought he was a big fan. I thought went down, had lunch with him, sat down. We both was talking about trucks. I seen his truck. He seen my truck. Really thought, I'm like, man, I got a brother, a black dude. I'm like, man, this guy right here, I think he's awesome. Until that motherfucker start talking about, man, I see you got white friends. I'm like, well, man, these are cool people. I'm like, bro, these just cool people. Well, you don't think Black Lives Matter? You don't think about our ancestors? I said, well, I'm Haitian, motherfucker, and if you want to sit around here and go and try to kill every white person in the world, you go ahead, because I'm gonna call 911, you dumbass. I'm like, you work at JB Hunt. You literally work at JB Hunt, nigga. You don't see the contradiction in this shit? You don't see the irony? Why don't you open your own trucking company? Why don't you employ some of this? But then he had this victim mentality. Oh man, see, I thought you was real cool. I thought you one of us. I asked the dude, what you mean one of us? One of your ball sacks, nigga? What do you mean one of us? Because right now, I only see you with the motherfucking problem.
There you go.
And this is where you have to address it. And I don't cater to that shit. I don't cater. Stop being friends with people based on their skin color, but then you want to tell me we need to march in the streets and tell the white folks to accept us. You not even accepting them, and you don't even fucking know them. You are disowning a friendship, a real friendship, based off Who I communicate with, have they offended you? Do you know them personally? Have they done something to you? No, no, no. But my
Mm-hmm.
ancestors, I say, nigga, you don't even know your ancestor name. Tell me their motherfucking name. If you know their name, go and buy the property, go back there. Come on, man, let's be real. But we live in this victimhood. And then we discourage one another. We burn bridges. We take away opportunity because what the TV told you to get upset about. The TV that told you to get upset about it. What are you
Mm-hmm.
doing for your community? And that's where the thing, when we start addressing this, and it's simple, man, be accountable, get to today, get through today.
Yeah.
Until then, you're not doing shit. We going in a fucking circle. We gonna see another Al Sharpton. We're gonna keep on seeing this shit because nothing is getting fixed. I don't give a fuck if they gave us reparations. Nigga, Dave Chappelle was right, nigga. We're gonna be buying Newports, cocaine, weed, rims, everybody. All these big corporations are gonna get fucking wealthy because that's where we're gonna give our money to.
Hey
Yeah, right.
man, look, I'm just gonna say this, bro. Uh, what I'm looking at on the screen look like a racist rabbit dog. And with you talking, I don't know if you're an angry white man or an angry black man.
And man, leave him at that. Man, that's Scooter, man. That's my dog Scooter.
Hey,
That's
man,
Scooter.
look,
Pimp, hey,
hey,
Pimp,
hey,
you sound
hey,
like a
Scooter
white
Right,
got me
woman.
man.
Hey,
fucked up right
put the
now,
old white,
man.
put the old white woman up there, Pimp. That's the one I like.
Man, you got me to fuck my whole shit up, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck is this talking? Is this a racist ass dog? I don't understand what I'm
Man,
looking at, man.
man, that's Scooter right there, man. He's an
Bro. I'm
albino.
a guest, bro. You can't just throw no shit up there and then start talking through this motherfucker, bro. Like I don't know what the fuck I'm looking
That,
at.
that's
You
what we
got,
do.
you got, hold up, you got Radon from Mortal Kombat over here looking at me and shit with them old blue ass eyes. I'm thinking electricity finna hit me. Then you got a talking ass, racist ass dog with some glasses and a fucking nigga hat on. I don't know what the fuck going on, bro. Help me. Help me.
Top Roast said he got that MAGA cat. but you know, in all fairness, man, it's
Yeah.
almost like, hey, this is good. This would be a good T-shirt. Stop asking, just do it. Stop asking everybody, just do it. What you know, OB always said, be the change you want to be, right? And I agree with that. Be the change you want to be. But we can't keep asking everybody to do something for us when we're not willing to do it. Now, I'm not kicking everybody in the ass right now saying y'all lazy. No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, we nowhere near that.
Yeah,
Nowhere near calling anybody lazy,
yeah.
but focus. But go
There you
ahead, Thea.
go. There you go. So when we take that approach, you know what? Let's stop asking. Let's do it. Let's seek people out who have the information, right? So instead of saying, you know what, man, if I could do this with my money, I can do that. Well, you talking to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Get you a black financial advisor if you need to.
Well,
Start.
no. Well, here go the thing, Theo.
Mhm. Go ahead, bro.
Stop putting the fucking color on it.
Okay, well, I'll take the color
Right?
off.
Not you,
Don't worry
Theo.
about it. Okay.
My thing is this. My thing
Mhm.
is this. Be the change you want to see. Don't stop your prosperity based on skin color. Because we can learn everything. It's so much to learn from different people. People don't even understand the word diversity. See, you in order to accept it, you got to learn from it too. You can't be prejudiced. Oh man, I'm only gonna listen to this person because he's my skin color. Nigga, you an ignorant ass fool. You got to accept the fact that not all of our folks are very skilled in every industry. Okay,
Correct.
you got to be able to open up because everybody else is. Look at China. Some people, oh man, China racist, but look how their commerce, Look how many black business nigga they own black hair. Nigga, they got the patent on black women hair.
They can't
And they
say
teamed
China.
up with it, and then they teamed up with India.
Mm, that's that good hair.
They fighting right now at the border. India and China, but they do business, nigga. They learn. Say,
Listen,
hey man, we want to burn down the whole and famous word of Demetrius Price. We want to burn down the whole motherfucking ship because we can't get our way.
there you go. And
And
that's
people don't want to know. Hey man, look at them Black Lives Matter protests when they went through them black communities and burnt that bitch up. Now look at those communities. Ain't rebuilt. Companies moved out. Oh, well, what? Nigga, you burned down your own shit.
mm,
You trying to say, well, I'm doing this to show the white man. The white man's still in the suburbs. The white man's going to come back and back up your community. Not only is the white man, but the Indians, the Asians, the immigrants, the
mm-hmm.
Chinese man, the whole everybody else going to come in, buy up the property, set up shop, and then tell your ass your rent is no longer $800. Mr. Earl used to charge me $800. Mr. Earl moved out when them knuckle ass head kids went to start burning shit. So he sold that shit to a
Mm-hmm.
corporation. Now the new capital group is saying that the rent is 2,100. Pay it or leave.
No
Man,
doubt.
this is and say, come on, man. I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, this stuff is so simple.
And,
It's
and,
so fucking simple. And you wonder, you sit here and then you hear about black men. See, I'm a black man. I love my black men. I'm just getting sick and motherfucking tired. When a black man is already overworked, come on, let's just fucking face it. People like, black man, the leading cause of death is, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. Niggas called stress, nigga. It's
we're
called fucking
overstressed.
stress.
That's right. That's right.
But let's go, brother. Say,
But
man.
and see here's the thing. We've seen this playbook over and over. When a group that says we're for the people, they come in and destroy it, right? We've seen the playbook. We always see it every 10 years. This playbook keeps getting played out and played out. And we never stop to think, wait a minute, why every time we have a big march or somebody's marching about something, we have agitators that come in and destroy the neighborhood, right? And then the neighborhood gets that way for 5 years consecutively. Houses, nobody living in them. And people come in and buy these houses $5,000, $10,000. And then they rebuild, and now you no longer can be in the community. See, we got to start understanding there's nothing new under the motherfucking sun. Ain't shit new under the sun. We keep seeing this game played, it's orchestrated, and we fall for the okie doke every motherfucking time. It's like, at what point do we say, hold up, I already know this movie, I seen it, I ain't even sitting during intermission, I know what it's about, I don't want no part of it. No, we won't do that. It's something in us, and genetically, I think it came from slavery, where we want to be accepted, not
But
want
wait,
to. I'm not blaming slavery.
I ain't came from no goddamn
No,
slavery.
I just said genetic
These
pattern. You
motherfuckers
got to
are
understand it.
product.
I mean,
Well, they are.
slavery
They're,
was a
Man,
choice.
these are
but here's
products of single households, single parent households. I'm
Hey
okay.
not
man,
going that fucking far back.
hey,
Okay,
This
slavery
shit
was a
is
choice.
single products of single households.
Slavery
This
was a
is we
choice.
ain't a goddamn community. We just neighbors.
yeah.
That's all we are. We
Well,
just neighbors.
here's the thing about a community, and I want to set the record straight. We always say the black community, right? Because we speak from our perspective. Well, we're not really a community when you don't control the judges, you don't control the lawyers, you don't control the police department, the fire department, you don't control over 80% of the municipality that you pay taxes to. You ain't a community. You just living in the neighborhood. See
But you ever
that.
notice? You ever
Mhm.
notice though? Like in the small town like the Carolinas, Mississippi, Arkansas, those southern, I don't know, a little bit of Georgia. But you notice those black communities that control the whole judicial system, the mayor. You ever notice? I see them on news. They always all peaceful, just happy. And nothing is perfect, but they have the elders always on the camera. And you can tell how that black community is tight knitted. You got some white folks over there. It's a good. When I say a good living, a peaceful living. I'm just saying, man. Some people don't be seeing that shit. Oh, them people look slow. Them people got peace, motherfucker.
Well,
They
that's
got
what life is about. That's what life is about, right? When you understand what life truly is about, there is nothing greater than waking up every day. I don't give a
man.
damn how much
What you
money
got,
you
DSK? DSK over there. DSK over there. Yeah, you want to go and run up inside that 7-Eleven real quick and grab your Red Bull?
No, bro, I'm chilling. I'm just listening. You know what I'm
I,
saying?
got. Oh,
I,
Again,
he just hit me in the
again,
head with
I'm
this
just,
remote.
I'm a guess, and I'm just kind of responding to emails and stuff while y'all going at it. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Brother,
not. My whole thing is, I listen to every side. Everybody has an opinion. Everybody has facts that they believe in. You know what I'm saying? The only thing that I can tell you is that I'm not going to allow slavery. I'm not going to allow anything that happened that I had no control over to create a roadblock in front of me. There's too many opportunities for us at this particular point in time. Yeah, we squandered our fucking money, bro.
no doubt.
That's nobody's fault but our own. And we could say lack of education, lack of financial education, but what we had was a lack of financial responsibility. And the problem with the lack of financial responsibility of knowing that we had a lack of financial responsibility is the fact that we are destined to repeat everything. Just like Theo said, there's nothing new up under the sun, but things change every fucking day. We sit around this bitch thinking that we doing the same thing. So if we're doing the same thing every day, I'm gonna give y'all something to look at and something to think about. How many days are in a year?
365.
There's only 7 days.
Oh, you talking about the days? Yes. Monday,
There's only
Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
We repeat the same 7 days. That's it. We repeat the same 7 days. There's only 7 days. We just keep repeating them. The reason why we here, the reason why we exist is because of time. And unless we change the way that we manage our time, we'll never see more than 7 days.
I get
it takes 52 7 days in order to create a year. Bro, they've been playing with numbers ever since we've been born. And I'm not trying to, this ain't no conspiracy, no weird shit, bro. This is some real life facts, bro. We repeat the same 7 days. Because if we didn't, we'd have a name for all 365 days of the year. But we so fucked up that we take these 7 days that we get the opportunity to repeat every 7 days, and we don't change those. So when you start talking about 7 days a week, you got 84,000 seconds in a day. 84,000 seconds in a day. If you fuck off 60 of those seconds, that could ruin your whole week. 60 seconds, that's 1 fucking minute.
No doubt.
Could ruin 7 days. So until we value our time, utilize our time to make changes, our future will never change. We destined to repeat history. That's why they say history repeats itself every 7 days.
You're
It's
right.
history repeating itself.
You're right, because on a basic 7-day pattern for the average American, right, is Monday through Friday. I get up, I go to work. Saturday, I relax. I might go get drunk. I may not. I don't know. Sunday, I may go to church. I may not. But that's the average American's 7-day pattern. No matter what, they don't change that, right? So I agree with you. We got to change the way we move within these days, and with changing, I don't mean change clothes, go put on something
Mhm.
fly or not put on something fly. We just got to change our mindset, man. It's I always ask myself, how can those people who have less money than me are happier than me? Right? What are they doing that they can live on less and be just as happy? Like OB said, the old guy, they put him in front of the camera. He happy than a pig and slop, right? And life ain't all about money. I just use that analogy, but he's happy than a
Yeah.
pig and
But
slop.
it is about, yes, it is though, Theo.
Well,
It
it
is.
is.
It
You're right. It
is.
is.
And we've made it about it.
That's
Nigga,
the
when you
problem.
was a kid, you ain't had no fucking money. And you walked around this bitch happy as a punk in a pillow fight.
The pig and slop. Happy than a pig and slop.
God
I don't
damn
want to be the punk in
It
the pillow
wasn't until
fight,
you
but I
started
say
making
pig.
money. It wasn't until you started making money that you realized that you had fucking problems. You didn't have no
Yeah.
fucking
Yes.
problems when you didn't have no fucking money. Now all of
Mm-hmm.
a sudden you got bills. You got this shit come every fucking 30 days. Every 30 days you got a motherfucker put their hand out. You gonna pay me or you gonna get out? You gonna pay me or you gonna walk? You gonna pay me or you won't eat? You gonna pay me or you ain't gonna have no lights? Nigga, you wasn't concerned about that when you ain't had no fucking money. And I asked this question the other day. And the way I said it, if the root, if money is the root of all evil, why do they ask for it in church? And I got all these Bible thumpers that says it's the love of money. Well, guess what? We all love it because we all work for it.
Mm.
We repeat the same 7 fucking days for the love of money, the love of things. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And we don't get things. We don't get things to make us happy. We get things to make you happy. I don't use my money for me. I use my money for Theo. I use my money for OB. I use my money to impress that bitch down the street.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I buy cars and put rims on them so my homeboys won't think I'm square. I pull up to the club and I valet so hoes won't think I'm broke.
Wow.
We choose to do these things to impress the people that don't give a fuck about us, to impress the people that don't pay shit in our households. Because I can assure you, and Theo, I appreciate everything that you want to do for these children.
Mm-hmm.
But I can assure you that if I asked 100 people to send me $100 because I was behind on my bills because I fucked them off, I wouldn't get that money. But if I proceeded to be in distress because my $1 million mansion was going to be foreclosed on, I have 100,000 people sending me money.
Yeah.
Think about that.
And the guy with the mansion still fucked his money off. He had better opportunities because he was able to buy $1 million mansion. So if he was able to buy it, he had the education to know how to make the money. So he could have kept the mansion. Now, the person that kind of fucked it off, they probably didn't understand finances. I would lend my money to that person. Hey, look, I'm gonna help you out, but you got to fix this.
Man, sell the fucking mansion. It's
Yes.
okay to start over. We start over every 7 fucking days. We are so afraid to be at zero because of what somebody might say about us. Nigga, we the stupid ones.
Yeah.
We dumb as fuck.
We spend more
We
time.
dumb as, and I don't give a fuck about saying it, bro. We spend our money on the dumbest shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, we spend more time. Well, think about it from this perspective. Because I'm getting older, so my memory ain't there. So when something pop up, I gotta say it.
I got you.
It's like, look at it from this way. We spend more time to impress people we don't like.
Mm.
We spend
Yeah.
more time trying to impress people we don't know at all. We don't have a relationship with this person, but we spend more time trying to impress them. You know, what little materialistic things that we think we got, right? And I tell people this all the time. I don't care what you got. You ain't got Jeff Bezos money. You ain't got Warren Buffett money. You can't lose $1 billion and still keep stepping, right? Half of us can't lose $20 and still keep stepping. That's just the facts. Some of us are living paycheck to paycheck. And we're living paycheck to paycheck because we're trying to keep up with somebody else who has no value in our life. And OB has,
Mm.
he know I use that word value all the time. If you have no
Yeah.
value to me, I don't give a fuck about you because you're not bringing nothing. You can't help me spiritually, physically, mentally, monetarily. You can do none of that. So why am I worried about what you think I got or don't have? Why am I trying to impress you? Why am I saying I'm going to go buy this 2020 Range Rover knowing I can't keep the maintenance up on this motherfucker? Because I
Mm.
want you to think I got something. You
Shit,
see?
let me
I'm
tell you something, bro.
successful. I'm
I
successful.
I had a Mercedes S550, threw me some rims and all that shit on. Man, look good in the motherfucker. But then I realized that this bitch just sits in the goddamn garage. I said to myself, like, why the fuck would I have this type of money just sitting in a goddamn garage when I got a business? So guess what I did? I sold that bitch and wrote it off. Because when I bought the motherfucker, I didn't have a motherfucker in my ear like, hey man, you know that's a bad financial decision. That car is gonna depreciate as soon as you drive it off the lot. And I knew it did, but I wanted it because it was a specific status that I felt like I needed to have because I look good when I go to meetings. I throw my little nice clothes on when I go out. Nigga, I don't even go no motherfucking where.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck? Why would I spend that kind of money? And I won't even use it for what the intended purpose is, you know. So
Correct.
what I'm saying is, bro, it's not just you, it's not just OB, it's not just me, but us
Mhm.
as a culture. We fuck our money off, bro, on the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
You know how much
That's
money
true.
they throw at these rappers and entertainers, man. It's okay for them to have 200 or 300 rich black people because 200 or 300 rich black people, hey, that's just enough, nigga. There's high school senior classes that are 300 people. How many high schools we got across this fucking country? Nigga, that's not even that's barely a percentage of niggas that's got money. And it's okay for those little 200 or 300 because we know they gonna fuck it off and they gonna give it back. The problem is once niggas started saving that money,
Mm.
once the niggas start saving that money and putting that money in to get use, then you'll see black people without money. They know we gonna fuck it off, bro. They know. But what they don't expect is for me, Theo, OB, sit down, go through a tax class, learn their tax codes, go buy every fucking thing we need, write that shit off, take these trips, write that shit off, donate these clothes, write that shit off. Now all of a sudden, we done made $2 million and we ain't paid no taxes on this shit. And we done got to enjoy our fucking life.
I like it. I like it.
People don't understand, bro. There's more than one way to eat chicken. Fuck skinning the
Damn.
cat, because I ain't gonna do nothing to no motherfucking cat. But I know a bunch of ways to eat fucking chicken.
Mm.
I
Only
keep
way
telling
I
y'all,
know is
man,
in
once we
Gypsy
change our
Lord.
mindset, bro, we gotta change
Mhm.
our mindset. But we fucked
Well,
up out
well,
here, bro.
there was an old saying. I said to OB one time, right? And I said, "Hey, man, we got to look at this thing as is. How do we eat an elephant? Right? You eat
Yep.
it. You eat an elephant one
One
bite
bite at a
at a
time.
time. Right? So this is how we have to move. You know, if we want to change mindsets, one person at a time, starting with us, right? What Michael Jackson said, I'm starting with the man in the mirror. I'm with him. I'm looking at myself. I love when James Brown used to say, I don't need nobody to give me nothing. Just open the door and I get it myself.
Mhm.
Right? We too busy on this level trying to beg people for something instead of looking at the person next to you. looking at the person in the mirror and having a conversation and coming up with a plan, right? But at the same time, it's been beating our heads over and over. Don't work with the person that look like you. You want to strive to have what this person got. You see, that's the problem. We gotta, man, if we can change our mindset, and I know some say, oh man, I don't want to hear that. Fuck you. We gotta change the mindset. You know, we
Yep.
we gotta go back to the crabs in the barrel, but we pulling the family up, right? So what I do, you know, people say, oh man, I see Theo, I talk to him just from YouTube, right? I know him. No, you don't know me. Because let me tell you, what I do throughout the year, I help people. I go to places. I donate. I try to talk to kids when I have the time. And that's my life mission now at this age, is to try to do for other people. Not saying that I'm special, but I've learned so much in the last 5 years. If I knew 23 years ago, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
You got that right.
We
Hey, you
wouldn't even
guys.
know each other.
All right, we hitting that 2 hour mark. Hey, man, say, I want to thank everybody for joining. I want to thank the special guest, Mr. D-Ski, the upgrade. Y'all give him a follow. Derek Bowden on YouTube. Give him a shout out on Facebook. D-Ski, the upgrade, custom motorcycle fabricator, sound system, world renowned. Shit, pound of concrete. But man, before we wrap it up, last words, D-Ski.
Hey man, I appreciate you guys, man. Keep doing what you're doing, man. Hey, Alpha Zero, man, I appreciate you being very spontaneous, and everybody else has been spontaneous in the comments, man. You guys are awesome and shit. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to say what's up to everybody, man. I tried to hop in the comments to speak and shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Hey man, I love what you guys are doing. Appreciate you guys having me on again. You know what I'm saying? Ray Dunn and the cat. You know what I'm saying? A dog, whatever the hell you got going on with the mayhem. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all, bro. You know what I'm saying? Y'all dudes is awesome, and I appreciate it, man. I'm glad I can have some fun with y'all and it not be looked at as, a lot of times, man, people come on and you just you don't really trust what they're gonna say. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate y'all for having me on, bro.
Correct. Well, listen, man, I'm gonna say this tonight. I'm thankful that I was able to be on the show.
Partially, because you're a ghost.
Yeah, there you go. but here's the thing about letting your ego go and understanding and going on the other side and talking to people and working with people, right? You gave me my flowers with what we're going to do with the kids, and we're not there just yet, but we're going to get there in another 7 days. Well, I wouldn't have been able to do that if I didn't know OB. OB knew you. I followed you. And when I seen what was there, because I was, trying to figure out how to order some stuff from you, right? And I said, oh, let me look at this. I said, oh, no. We're going to do something about this. We're going to make sure these kids have something, right? So that's what I want people to understand, man. When you meet people, you have to gravitate and learn and see what you can do and how they can better you also at the same time. So I'm thankful for that. Also, Alpha Zero, if you're from Finland, shout out to you for watching the show. He says we got a social system in Finland. Shout out. We appreciate it, right?
Hey man, I'm like, damn, I need to go to Finland. You know what I'm saying?
There you go.
$100 a month. They ain't got no homelessness or no crime. And you can buy drugs. They gonna give you $1,200 a month to buy drugs.
Hold up now. You ain't got to go to Finland to get no drugs because it's legal in my state, baby.
Nigga with a free $1,200.
But look, Connecticut ain't gonna give you no $1,200, but they will allow you to have 12.
We going to Finland. We going to
Finland. We gonna give me 1,200 euros, nigga, to come over there and live, nigga. I'm not homeless. Man, I'm fucked up, nigga. I bet you niggas on the other side, nigga.
Hey man, I want to thank everybody for joining in, man. Watching, please subscribe, hit that like button, man. And we really just want to say, man, we appreciate y'all hanging around so long. But this
Oh yeah.
been Brick Talk, D Ski, Theo. Thank both of you guys, both of you. You know, D Ski, you just need to always just drop in, brother. Just yeah, drop in.
Hey,
Hey.
anytime I got 15 minutes, man, I'm gonna come through and bless y'all,
Man,
bro. You know what
come
I'm
through.
saying?
And like I
Now
said,
hold up.
we
Now, only reason,
yeah.
the only way I'm gonna come back is if Theo is gonna be a ghost. If Theo can't replicate being a motherfucking ghost, I'm not coming back on. Cause that shit
Actually,
right there, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? That has got to be some shit that I ain't never seen before. The whole
Well,
show,
well,
the nigga a ghost.
well.
Come on, man.
This is
And
what
that,
people
and
don't
OB, you a
understand.
motherfucking, what are you, a cat? I don't know where your hands is. I didn't know if the nigga was a hamster with a hat and glasses on. I don't know, my nigga.
Hey man.
Y'all got to. And hold up, he in Finland. How the fuck he understand what we saying? We speak nigga.
You know that's a
Hey,
universal language, right?
Alpha Zero. If you lying to me and that's supposed to be $12.50. You know what I'm saying? You tried to translate your shit. No, man, I ain't coming over there, man. Nigga, $12.50 worth of drugs ain't shit.
But anyway, you guys, man, y'all have a wonderful day, and we'll catch y'all next time. Later.
Already, man.